imagined as a way of being a person that is more like a man's mother than a footballer. Why is that so difficult and so dangerous? It tells us something about what it is that has to be preserved at all costs. So that's the point about raising this question about gender. It's not about getting a Margaret Thatcher. It's about helping make sense of the world that we're in and the ways in which we have to do that making sense, it seems to me, inescapably require that we think about gender. I want to think of another slightly different tack here. We're all very worried about the way in which neoliberalism, this stripe of capitalism, since the end of the Cold War, has launched more wars than at any time since the Second World War. And they're the kinds of wars that connect vitally to the kind of capitalism that we're talking about. They're desperate, greedy, dangerous resource wars. These are civil wars. These are wars that are never declared as wars. These are wars where thousands, maybe millions of men are marauding around the place with guns. Terribly, terribly dangerous. Afghanistan has become a very, very dangerous but resourceful place to be. Again, you can't think about war without that you think about gender. You can't think about conflict and conflict resolution without you think about gender. Who gets to be present at the talks? Who's absent from the talks? Who's injured and traumatised and humiliated by the kinds of the contemporary conduct of war? So I think that I'm merely suggesting, not that women immediately take power, although we should, but that we emancipate our minds and think about what it is about capitalism that is profoundly patriarchal, and how therefore we must, if we're going to be thinking about renewal, imagine not just a Soviet-style very patriarchal system, or the limits of the patriarchal systems that you've described in actually some of the best places on the planet, Northern Europe and Scandinavia, because they're still, as it were, on that journey of trying to sort out this question of patriarchy. Okay, who's next?